Anti-woke content is an easy hustle. I don't know if this is gonna be boring too, but I want to check it out because this is at me. These soy boys are calling red pill easy content. Then why don't you do it? Maybe they're just coping with the fact that less people watch their.
Precisely, yeah. I think about it like I see a lot of people talk about how men, like on the internet or wherever, have trouble empathizing with like victims or survivors. They will immediately jump to the defense of the man and say, what was he like? Did he know? Or like in an instant interaction, they will choose to take the man's side. And I always think back to like being in college or being in high school at parties and how there's always some dudes doing some weird shit. You know what I mean? Like that's a thing that is like.
I'm bored already. This guy sucks. But there's another one of these. And he went on my boy, this fucking soy boy, Noah Sampson, went on my boy, It's Complicated, calling it incel street interviews. Whenever a man calls another man an incel, red flag. Let's see this fucking soy boy say something different. Yeah, whatever.
Check out my cat.
Check out my cat. I'm a grown man with a mustache. How old are you, bro?
Check.
Doing fucking flossing in your room alone. This should be a red flag. This dude looks like 34. You shouldn't like.
Check out my cat. Check out my cat.
Oh, he's nice and safe. I feel comfortable with him. This soy boy is a safe space.
Check out my cat. Babito. Her name's
But if you make an Instagram for your cat, just like reevaluate your life.
Babito.
I'm sorry for the people who have Instagrams with cats, but like if you're a grown man with a mustache, you should not make a cat for your fucking Instagram for your cat. Instagram is for cat.
Goes Babito.
Not to, bro, no one gives a fuck about your cat. I want to eat your cat, bro, on some Asian shit.
Hey everyone, today we're gonna be looking at a
Let me eat your cat.
YouTube channel called
Like your cat, now you're, hey yo, Bumbleclot shit.
It's
fuck, I didn't mean.
Complicated channel. The It's Complicated
Shout out to It's Complicated, just hit 200K.
channel. It's Complicated channel posts content of street interviews. It's one interviewer, the same one in each video, and he goes to the Las Vegas Strip at night and asks random people various questions about things like dating, relationships, sex, and gender. At the time of recording, they have about 180,000 YouTube subscribers and fairly consistently break 100,000 views on their videos. Other much larger YouTube channels, often manosphere or red pill adjacent.
Hey, your boy! I ain't even know. What's up, Noah Sampson? Say something. Ah, man, it's gonna be good.
Begun doing reaction videos to their content, and those are getting a lot of views. The late, not so great Kevin Samuels was a huge fan.
I didn't mean I was gonna eat his cat. I meant I want to like literally cook his cat and eat it. Like the cat, right? The one with the Instagram. I want to use it for calories. I should have said that. God damn it! Don't clip the other part. Thank you, Michael.
Fan of this channel.
Shout out to the It's Complicated channel. Got some great content over there.
R.I.P. Kevin Samuels.
When did it become a rapper? That's why I love the shout out to the It's Complicated channel. I love a lot of the questions that men ask.
However, as you may have guessed, based on the title of my video, or as you hopefully will start to pick up on as we watch, this channel differs from regular street interview channels because this channel has a little bit of an agenda.
If women are smarter than men, why do they keep believing men's lies and opening their legs? Why do you think women can't just ignore catcalling instead of just hating on all men? Why do so many women think they have the golden pussy when every woman has one? So you think that guys want to submit to a woman?
Liberals don't even think you can ask questions that don't fit their agenda. What's wrong? It's a question on his channel. It has to agree with you at every fucking second.
Or do women want to submit to a alpha male? Just because women feel afraid all the time, does that mean they really have a right to be afraid all the time?
Red flag. This guy's a BetterHelp sponsorship. This fucking company is monetized mental health for liberal fucking weak people.
If we look at the reception of this content, we can see that this agenda is being onboarded by the audience in a pretty direct manner. In the comment sections of each of these videos, the top comments,
Also be wary, and women, if there's any women watching this, don't you see right through the bullshit? You know that this guy's like, you know, like, hey, look at my cat. I'm a safe soy boy with the safe. This dude's trying to get pussy. But like, yeah, I'm not like those other alpha male triggering guys. Oh my God, those guys are so unsafe. Come here and let's go on a picnic with my cat. Women watching this, WRL, do you see right through the bullshit? This is just their method of getting pussy, but you don't. Does that really attract you? Or do you kind of just like, this guy's fun? You like being triggered. It's fun.
Ones with hundreds, often thousands of likes, most indicative of the community's attitudes, usually look like this. Never underestimate a woman's ability to avoid accountability at all
That's true.
costs. I had an argument with my 8-year-old niece yesterday. I truly believe the thought processes and childlike antics between my niece and these women are no different. Shout out to this brother. He has a godly level of patience. Trying to understand what goes on in a woman's mind is like trying to explain color to a man that was born blind. The level of egos with these below average women is astonishing.
That's all facts.
Keep up the good work and love your videos. If it is a woman's right to withhold sex in a relationship, should it also be a man's right to withhold financial support?
Yes! Why is this guy encouraging? Bro, what? You want to give all your money to a bitch?
Her in response. So basically, it's
Shut up, mustache. Bro, could someone in the, like, are there any women in the comments who could see through the bullshit? Oh, okay. They're saying all BS. Isabella's saying LMAO. Okay, there's a couple in here.
incel content designed to portray and foster negative attitudes towards women, putting women in their place, and just generally putting women down. Now, if you're someone who watches and enjoys the It's Complicated channel, I'm not here calling you an incel, per se. I'm not saying that you hate women. You might, but watching this channel alone doesn't necessarily mean that you do. But if I've got you here, I do want to take this opportunity to talk about,
well, chat, we all like It's Complicated, so let's see. What's he gonna call us?
why we, as men and boys, might want to view this media with a more critical eye, especially as it pertains to the narratives that we draw from what we are seeing. Narratives about the nature of women, modern females, and other stuff like that. Because as much as it may feel like this channel is challenging the status quo for you by asking the difficult questions, in many ways it's actually just pushing its own version of the status quo. The one where we take street interview clips and from them surmise that women ought to be seen and understood as liars, contradicting themselves, full of themselves, and needing to be humble.
Why is it his fault for asking questions that point out delusion? You're mad at the question instead of the answer?
As a member of the Healthy Boys Only movement,
Healthy boys only. Fucking soy boys with their cats.
I don't think that this is just the healthiest thing for everybody, or helpful in any way. So let's see how the manosphere is reacting to this content.
They belong to the streets. Hey! Let's see how the manosphere... Hey! Oh man, I really didn't know going into this. And do not wife them! Obviously they're unwifeable if this is what they think. Look at her. Look at her. Every time. They are demons sucking you dry in a bad way. You know what this bitch said? She said that men are only valuable for their wallets. So what I'm saying is a natural response, and that fucking Healthy Boys Only conveniently clipped it out. She's like, what do men have to bring to the table if women are the prize? She says, their wallets. Yeah, so what I'm saying is accurate. She belongs to the streets. She's sucking your energy. She's not worth my time. If she thinks I'm only a wallet, get the fuck away from me. But clip that out because you're trying to get some coochie. Not the good way, not down here. Your soul. Listen if you don't believe me.
Actually, I know I'm a prize.
No, you're not. Why are you a prize? You just know it because they're brainwashing you. They're empowering you too much. You got nothing going on. You worship Kim Kardashian. You hear the fucking Batman intense music in the background. It's so easy to trigger these libs. You're on Instagram all day. Oh, the manosphere. You have a vapid personality and you're an astrology hoe. There's nothing interesting about you. I guarantee. You don't believe me? Come on the stream and try to charm me.
How can men and women ever be equal if pussy costs more money than
I don't care. Look at him conveniently clip out all her answers, bro. You see this bullshit that they do? Selective editing. She said men are only worth their wallet. And you know what this bitch also has? She has a podcast called the Kill All Men Podcast. And we reacted to it on the stream. She has a podcast called the Kill All Men Podcast. So yeah, but by all means, put the evil dark night noise over here. But I think maybe she deleted it. Let me show you. Right here. This is her podcast. Kill All Men, the Jane Way. Ready?
Hello, and welcome back to Cam, aka Kill All Men.
Hello, and welcome back to Cam, aka Kill All Men. Yeah, but I'm the incel, and you put the dark night noise over me. But imagine if I had a podcast called the Welcome Back to Caw, the Kill All Women Podcast. Suck my dick, Healthy Boys. Your fucking content sucks. Give me more money for my pussy, whore. I gotta buy your pussy, but you want equal pay?
Does anybody need therapy?
Fuck! nuts! I fucking knew it, bro! Chat, they all say the same shit! I think someone needs therapy. Bro, eat a fucking Frank. Ah! They sound identical, bro. No, chat, don't say everybody report it. Leave it alone, bro. Let him live in their nonsense. It is what it is, man. Bitch has a kill all men podcast, but I'm the one that needs therapy. Sitting there with your condescending look, I think someone needs therapy. I have an Instagram for my cat.
Seriously, do you need to talk to someone? Because
Shut the fuck up. You sound like a bitch word for word, man.
today's video is sponsored by BetterHelp. Great, thanks.
Oh my god, chat, don't even subscribe to this fucking bullshit program. It's just monetizing mental health for weak people. You don't need to go online and get a therapist that doesn't know anything. This shit is bullshit. Fuck BetterHelp. And fuck this person for getting sponsored by them.
Healthy boys or girls.
And now I'm just giving him more content too. That's the funny part. He's gonna clip this part out because they love getting reactions like this. They want to go clip it up and they're gonna make me see. They're gonna put intense music and I'm gonna go bye. They're gonna say that he's like unhinged or some shit like that. This guy's sitting in there like it's so predictable. The classic soy boy lib with an Instagram cat page and your fucking mustache and you're 30.
Or NBs or get 10% off your first month of therapy by going
Fuck BetterHelp.
to betterhelp.com/Noah Samson. That's
It's a scam.
better HE.
They're monetizing mental health. That shit is crazy, bro.
Now back to the video. Bye. Hi. Alright, so I'm going to start off by showing the opening 40 seconds of this video. Victim or the Prize, Rules of Modern Dating and Understanding Women. This is the video we'll be going over today in detail. Yes, it is a longer clip, but I think it's indicative of a few different ways that these interviews typically go. Pay attention and see if you can notice anything unique about the way this is conducted.
When it comes to dating and relationships, who is typically seen as the prize, the man or the woman?
The woman. Ooh, the woman for sure. The woman.
The woman.
The woman.
So if the woman is the prize,
Yeah, look at her. You see that the self-esteem on her face with her Kill All Men podcast? Yeah, but I'm an incel.
what would that make the man?
The wallet.
Yeah.
Does that guy have no take on that? That she thinks men are just wallets and she wants to kill all of them? You got no take on that? Are you still a man? How are you siding with them? How are you siding with the bitch that just said you're only a wallet?
Doesn't that place the man at a lower value and status to the woman?
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Don't women typically want to date a man on her level or higher?
Yeah.
Yes.
So
what the fuck are you talking about? But the guy, the fucking healthy boys only, BetterHelp bullshit boy, ignores all
don't
this.
women typically want to date a man who's a prize and not a loser?
No, I like to be better.
So if a woman declares herself the prize, isn't that relationship destined to fail?
No.
Okay, so firstly, this guy's an NPC. And by that I mean he's just using a dialogue tree. He has a list of questions that he's asking, and he rarely ever deviates from the list.
What? How is that an NPC? Because he's asking questions that expose their nonsense?
Regardless of the way people answer the questions, which makes for kind of a grating viewing experience. But secondly, and more importantly, if we break down the questions individually, we can see a little narrative start to form. Let's go back through these real quick. So he asked,
When it comes to dating and relationships, who is typically seen as the prize, the man or the woman? If the woman is the prize, what would that make the man? Doesn't that place the man at a lower value?
But the narrative doesn't work if they don't answer the question how we all know they're gonna answer. It's not a narrative, it's just what they all think. How are you blaming the question when they're all giving the answer?
Status to the woman? Don't women typically want to date a man on her level or higher? Don't women typically want to date a man who's a prize and not a loser? So if a woman declares herself the prize, isn't that relationship destined to fail?
now if your head is spinning right now, that's because it's supposed to be. Through these
What?
6 steps, we have jumped from the seemingly innocuous question about how we view relationships to the
But they don't have to answer how we think they're gonna answer. They could say something wholesome and nice. How the fuck are you ignoring
conclusion that basically, in order for relationships to work, women need to stop declaring themselves the prize or humble themselves.
that? That's not what the fuck he said. He's just pointing out the double standards.
By your logicking his way into making sure that women understand that they're not as good as they think they are, without establishing, mind you, that they ever felt that way in the first place. Like, this whole string of questions is very obviously a narrative, with little deviation and potential.
But then, bro, how are you so stupid that you don't realize a narrative isn't a narrative if they don't answer exactly how he thinks they're gonna answer? He's asking those questions because he knows what they all say, because when you talk to enough women, you see the delusion. But I know you're sitting in your house and this is your way to get some fucking once in a while by being the safe soy boy. But start talking to these hoes and you're gonna see that they're all programmed to think this